And again, I know you address this on your show as well, and Quincy has a YouTube show. Google it. You can find it, subscribe to it. Which of the Browns' young wide receivers is due for a big year in your mind in 2022?
When I think about it, part of me wants to go to Donovan Peoples-Jones, but Donovan Peoples-Jones, the biggest issue I have with him is that weird stuff happens sometimes when he touches the ball. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but sometimes just weird stuff happens when he touches the ball. Sometimes it's his fault, sometimes it's not. But like, I would say out of like every 10 targets, one of them going to be weird, right? And I don't know if that's going to be something that Watson's going to trust as much as somebody like a David Bell, who we got to figure out if the speed is a real issue in the NFL, right? And we'll figure that out in camp. But if that's not an issue and he can get open versus Denzel Ward and Greg Newsome, he'll be able to get open versus anybody. And if he is, then he's the kind of guy that Deshaun Watson thrives off of, right? DeAndre Hopkins was not the fastest wide receiver in the world, but he was a crisp route runner. And he was where he was supposed to be at all times, right? That's the thing with Amari Cooper, right? Amari Cooper is going to be where he's supposed to be at all times. And that's what David Bell brings to the table. He will be where he needs to be. And if you are where you're supposed to be, Deshaun's going to find you, whether you open or not. So I think David Bell, somebody who also, you look at his tape, look, the measurables weren't great, but you saw him really attack a lot of 50-50 balls out there in Purdue. So I would say that it would probably be David Bell to me, who's going to have a big season here. I wouldn't be surprised if the rookie came out and played a significant role. I don't know if he starts, but he would play a significant role. He might get anywhere between 500 to 800 receiving yards, which is tremendous for a rookie taking at pick 99.
So here's another thing about him. Signs a contract. Tom Pelissaro tweets this out. So signed his deal, 4 years, almost $5 million in the contract as he signed that deal today, under contract, good to go. With the way things are now, it's kind of a formality.